supposed to be here. But on today's episode, we're going to talk about...
So you guys saw, that's our P.O. box that we use. We have a P.O. box just to get our mail, because we do live here sometimes. It's all the time, I guess. So those are the states that we've considered as Florida or Arizona. So yeah, that's basically it. We chose a different route. There's a lot of routes that you can choose for mail forwarding service, a P.O. box. Would we do it differently? Probably.
But until then, like, subscribe, show our friends. Don't miss out. Hit that follow button. 3 degrees? We're not supposed to be here. Hey guys. What does 3 degrees get us? Sickness. So guys, we had to take it's like 3 degrees, as you guys seen. It's not something that we wanted to be in, but we're here. We're gonna make the best of it and make it work. But on today's episode, we're gonna talk about
So you guys saw, that's our P.O. box that we use now that we don't have like an actual residence. Just to keep our residence in Wyoming, we needed something. So we have a P.O. box just to get our mail, because we do live here sometimes. Just depends all the time, I guess. So Houston doesn't really like the way we get mail. My parents, they domicile in South Dakota, and they have a mail forwarding service. So that means that like all they have to do is request their mail, and they pay like whatever amount, and it's not super expensive either. They pay whatever amount, and they can have it mailed to whatever RV park or whatever that they're at. So the reason why I don't know, I guess I could do it. I have medication that I need to get, so they could mail it to me and I could have it forwarded. We just honestly did it this way because we needed something in the meantime. I think a lot of the things we did out of like necessity and rush, and not really like, I don't know.
Mail.
Please stop.
Mail isn't really a big thing for me. I just get a lot of junk mail.
Yeah, so please stop. Out of the whole time we've been gone, Houston got like 1 piece of mail.
Yeah. Mail's not my... I don't know. We just don't get mail, I guess. Yeah. I don't get a crazy amount of mail where we should sign up for that. I wouldn't sign up because it gets expensive, I think.
Well, and see, so I use the VA because I'm a veteran. So the ways that I can get prescriptions are through the mail, or I can, when I'm out of state, I go through like Walgreens, Walmart, and I just have to pay like, because I have a copay, and I just pay the copay, and then I get my prescription that way. And I feel like that's a lot easier, because what if you're like about to run out on your medication and then you're trying to have it shipped, you know what I mean? And that's a lot more convenient for me and Houston. So he goes to Walgreens and I go to Walgreens. It's actually worked out really well for us.
We haven't had
and then when we're home, we just get our prescriptions the normal way, because it's cheaper. Obviously it's free for you, free for me, so we get it like that. And then when we go out of state, we just, I mean, yours is like 20 bucks and mine's like 2 cents or 65 cents or something, so
max 20 bucks.
It's not, I mean, I feel like we would pay more to have it mailed to us than to just get it at the Walgreens, you know what I mean?
The mailing thing is crazy.
So we keep our residence as Wyoming. One, because we like the school district, so like sometimes if we have an emergency, we can just...
There's only one reason I keep my residency, and I'm not gonna tell you.
He keeps his residency for hunting.
Because if you guys don't know, Wyoming is the greatest state to hunt.
Yeah, he's been a resident his whole life, and I don't think he really wants to give up his hunting rights yet, so that's been a big thing. Have we considered having different states as residents? Yes. So we are big Disney people.
So Florida.
We have considered Florida as our residence. So the VA benefits per state. So Wyoming has pretty good VA benefits. I don't think Florida has the greatest, I don't know.
Florida has pretty good ones too. I know some people that are from Florida, and they have good benefits. That's why they keep the residency.
So I don't know, we have our reasons that we keep the residency as Wyoming. Would we change it? There's been times that we've wanted to. I've been trying to convince Houston to change to Florida so we can get the cheaper seasonal Disney passes or the annual passes to Disney World.
Yeah, but I'm not really a fan of Disney World too much.
We like Disneyland a little bit more. The people are just, I don't know.
Disney World is just so big, so expensive. Sometimes you run into the most rudest people there. I mean, you get that everywhere, but
yeah, I don't know. We probably consider doing it. Houston really likes his hunting rides. I don't know, Florida, you have a little bit of hunting. I just feel like it's cheaper to hunt when you're resident here, right?
Yes.
Like way cheaper.
Way cheaper. And this next hunting season, I really look forward to. Like, yeah. So there's definitely its negatives and its positives. So I've been a resident my whole life, and I don't think I want to change it just quite yet.
I like the benefits I do get being a veteran. I feel like California, you had to be 100% disabled to get anything, and here I think it's like 30 to 50%. You get tax tax benefits on your home.
Yeah.
You get
it's a long list.
You get a disabled veteran placard, which disabled veteran plate, which means that you don't have to pay registration on that every year. There are some positives, and if I found a state that was like still beneficial for us, there would have to be, I don't know, like we've considered Arizona too. Our 12-year-old's a brain, if you haven't realized that yet. Very shy, very quiet, but he's a freaking brain. I like to tell everybody he's the brains of the family, because he is. So there's this preparatory school in Arizona, and it's $6,000 a year if you're not a resident, and I'm like, would I pay it for my son? Yes. Is that a stretch for our family?
Yes.
$6,000. So $6,000 for like schooling's pretty expensive. But if you're a resident, then you don't have to pay as much. It's like way less. So that's been a thing too. It's a preparatory academy or preparatory school for Arizona State University, and so we have him in a college prep school right now, and he's flourished. I like college prep schools. I feel like it meets the goals that we have for our kids, honestly. I feel like all our kids need to be challenged, and I'm not saying normal school isn't challenged. There's just a lot of variables right now in normal school that me and Houston don't really care for, so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A lot of crazy things going on.
So those are the states that we've considered as Florida or Arizona. Are we like rushing to do it? Probably not. But me and Houston are kind of like, we don't like doing new things. We're pretty set in our like normalcy.
Yeah. I don't like change. I can admit that.
So yeah, we just do the normal post office box. I set it up before we moved out of our rental property. So we just do it that way. We pay the yearly. This
is our Dutch brothers, and drink with us and like, you know, talk with us.
Morning coffee talk.
Morning coffee talk. And like, have we gotten an update on the truck or anything?
Hopefully within this next week we'll do a big update on both, but right now we're just still kind of in limbo. We want to do like a major video once all of the dust has settled and we're back in our normalcy, or whatever that may be. But yeah, so that's how we do it. We did it the simplest way. You can do it so many different ways. You can domicile somewhere, but a lot of people pick South Dakota. I don't know.
So is RVing expensive?
The way we do it, yes. Is there cheaper ways to do it? Yes.
Are we gonna find out a cheaper way to do it this next coming year?
I mean, we've been doing it pretty cheap since we left the West Coast.
But is it gonna be cheaper?
Let's not hit, please. We don't hit.
Is it gonna be cheaper this next few months?
Yeah. We have a lot of stuff in the works that we just aren't ready to like tell you guys about yet. It'll probably be like 2 to 3 videos of everything that we've been doing. It's kind of like we have like times in the life that's just like crazy chaotic, and then we have a little bit of a break, and then it's crazy chaotic again. moving into March, April, May, well, it's gonna get crazy chaotic again. Yeah.
What else? That's about it. So you could domicile. You could really just keep residency.
There's a few ways you can get mail. Is it a necessity to have a mailbox? No, but that's kind of the way you establish residency. If you're a complete nomad, it makes it kind of difficult to, like, you know, vote or have pay taxes because you need a state of residency. I don't know how you would do it. I'm sure there's people who have figured it out, but those are the two ways that we've thought about it, is like either domiciling and getting like a mail forwarding service, or just going through the post office, which is what we do. So yeah,
we haven't really had any trouble.
I set it up before we moved, though. I don't know how that would have worked if
we had to wait for it too, right? For like a little bit. We had to get on like a waiting list or something?
No, they had a box right away.
Oh, I forgot.
I literally just paid for it online.
It was expensive.
But you just have to provide proof of residence, and I don't know how you would do that unless you had an actual residence.
Residency.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm sure there's ways you can do it, but it was just easier to set it up before we moved out of our rental property. So, I don't know. We were just trying to get everything done at once. Like that was when we were also applying for our passports. So there was a lot going on. Passports weren't as hard as I thought it was going to be.
Mommy. It was actually really cool.
It was a lot.
Mommy. Mama.
Yes, son. Yes. The seat is dirty. Yeah, we got a vacuum. So yeah, we're gonna probably take you guys on a lot more of the next coming weeks. Honestly, it's just been a waiting game, trying to figure out what GM's gonna do, what the dealership's gonna do. We haven't really had any problems with Forest River. You guys will see the whole video.
And if you want to see that video, hit that follow button, like, subscribe, show all your friends, because we definitely appreciate it, and we want to know that you guys are watching. Just leave us a comment, say hello. Yeah, but we have some really big updates coming for you guys, so
we just want to be able to do it in one video, and not have them like spread out through a whole bunch. I'm sure you guys would enjoy like just seeing it all at once, instead of like it being this long drawn out process, which it has been a long drawn out process, but it won't be for you guys.
We're going on like a few weeks, 4 weeks I think.
Literally all of February, and like the last week of January and all of February we've been doing this. A lot of the time you'll see us post, and our videos are usually like a month behind, but we've been doing this 30-day challenge, and we've all been honestly pretty on track with everything. Our daughter got us sick, so we'll see how this week goes.
You know why you pull them apart?
We might end up with all the kids with how this is going. I'm hoping that everything starts mellowing out, and yeah.
If you guys want to see a video of something specific. Yeah. Drop that in the comments below, and we'll get you guys a video on that. If you guys do want to see truck updates or camper updates, let us know in the comments, because the sooner you guys let us know, the sooner we will post it. We have some, so that's all we're saying. But I am gonna post a short because the lady at GM made me very frustrated yesterday. She told us that they may not help us out with our all our expenses because we're camping. Yeah, that's what she said.
We don't live in our RV full time, we're camping.
Yeah.
And so that
we don't know if we'll help you guys on a camping trip. Camping trip? Girl, this is how we live. We full time and travel the country.
Ruben, you need your hair done. It's very messy.
Yeah.
Can we get it cut?
Mine is too.
No. I'll get bald.
You don't want to be bald?
We're going to have to get haircuts coming up, son.
So this is Ruben. He enjoys being in front of the camera. Most of our kids we don't really film because it's their option if they want to be in front of it or not. He likes it. Do you like being on camera?
You like being on video?
Huh?
This is the turtle.
It's a turtle, huh?
No, it's to save the turtles. You got to rip it apart. Yeah.
Ruben's our 3-year-old. He's sandwiched between a girl and a boy.
I want to do it. I want a turtle.
You want a turtle?
What do you, like, if this has ever happened to you guys where you have no truck and no camper, what have you guys done? Or what would you guys do in this
I
situation.
feel like I've seen a lot of people post, but it's either like they don't have their camper or they don't have their vehicle. It's not both.
Both at the same time.
But like, we really didn't plan it like this. We were literally dropping the camper off. We waited 3 months for that appointment. And then our truck just decided to start acting lovely.
Goofy.
So yeah, that's basically it. Is we chose a different route. There's a lot of routes that you can choose for mail forwarding service, a PO box. Would we do it differently? Probably. It's nice to just try it out. Just try out different ways. It's not gonna.
It's always a learning experience.
But
right?
you can, if you go and get a PO box before you move out of your house, you can always pay 3 months. And if you don't want to do it and switch to a mail forwarding service, do that. I think me in Houston just like having a secure address. You know what I mean? Just like, so we don't have to keep switching it and switching it and switching it, because that is annoying to have to constantly switch it. So that's about it. Come with us, see what we're up to, because this week seems to be the week that we might get some movement.
Crazy.
Yep.
It's
So
a crazy week, but so don't what am I trying to say? Don't when you're in a time like this and or whatever, just stay positive. Yeah. Yep. Some days are tougher than others, but we'll get through it. But until then, like, subscribe, show our friends. Don't miss out. Hit that follow button. Till then, catch you guys on the next one.